And welcome to July. I wanted to come on here really quick, live, and make this video for you. This plant right here, it's really cool. It looks like fire. So I felt like it was really fitting. It's called a Lotus Amazon Sunset. So anyways, this month is, hi. This month is just so many transitions. You know, we stepped out of, we're in eclipse season still. Hello. And, you know, we're walking through that fire. And so this bush right here kind of just represents what I feel is this month. It's full of fire. It's this fire energy. We're still burning a lot of things off. We're still walking through some fires, if you will. I haven't been on much. I've been going through a lot of internal energies myself, transforming. I found out a good friend of mine committed suicide, and so I've just been grieving. And I wanted to check in with everybody, just to kind of see how you guys are doing, and keeping in touch as well, and making sure that everybody is receiving their prayer, and thank you, receiving their prayer and feeling the love. It's not an easy time right now. There's been, you know, just this influx of suicides, and my heart, another friend of mine found out that 2 of his friends committed suicide too. So it's just all of this, these energies. People are going through such deep turmoil. Spirit of oppression is on a lot of people. If you can finally, if you could find a way within yourself, maybe where it doesn't feel quite settled, thank you, where it doesn't feel quite settled, you know, I really kind of want to do that. Yeah, it's not easy, you know. And he was very spiritual. He was on the spiritual path as well. And you know, he just, I know that this path can be very challenging sometimes for us, especially, you know, when you know, kind of feel, some people feel very attacked, sometimes going through super dark nights, feeling like if your telepathic communication opens up, that's another phase that can really get to you. So, you know, it's important to stay connected and honest and truthful with friends. Open up. If you don't have, you know, somebody, reach out to somebody. You know, it's not easy. If you're dealing with any type of suicidal crisis, call the hotline, or if you know somebody, just reach out to them. You know, so many things process through during that time. You know, when you've lost somebody like that, you know, how much it takes to take your own life is not easy. So yeah, we just, lots of prayers, you guys. Just praying for each other, praying for, you know, yourself, and how this is affecting all of us right now. So yeah, anyways, the energies this month, we're dealing with a lot of this, you know, the eclipse. So we're eclipsing a lot of things out, lots of energies out. So lots of the debris, lots of this energy that wants to be fully released, you know. And there are aspects of ourselves that are dying. And sometimes that's not always easy for some people to internalize. So, you know, I don't mean to come on here with, you know, all this, like, not super high vibration. It's not the best news, but it is something, it's truth. It's something that's happening right now in our collective, and it's a really sad thing to experience, you know. And on one level, you understand, like, maybe their soul mission was over. And then on another, it's like, okay, it just, for a brother to do that, how much that takes. Okay, so I did want to do like a prayer meditation type of thing. The full moon that we're dealing with, it's in Capricorn. So, how fitting, right? So Capricorn is a really tough sign for us to go through. It will go in waves throughout this portal. So if you're feeling it, if you felt it before, like sometimes I feel it like a few days before, and then rising up in energy, and then, kind of, we're wearing masks right now out in public. So that kind of like, I had a little bit of anxiety, going to the store one time, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, let's breathe through this and center ourselves again. And then, super happy energy too, dancing and moving the energy, getting that energy moving and going. Hey, come here. So, I'm waiting for my dogs to. Sorry, you guys. Come on. Come here. Yeah, so. Okay, here, like, I show you guys. This pepper. Okay, so anyways, what else? I lost my train of thought. Fire. Working with fire element is going to be really helpful right now. So lighting candles, if you do have somebody that's passed over, if you know somebody that's going through a hard time, lots of prayer work right now is essential. Keeping our centers, and, just being honest with yourself. It's not an easy time. We're going to be fluctuating in our in whatever that we're going through, so, and it's going to be different for each and every one of us. And I've also lost two other like family friends to COVID, their grandparents. So it's just a lot of loss right now in my personal life. So if you guys are experiencing that, it's not easy. So I just want to come on here and share this heart prayer, because it's been, opening my heart to that next level as well, and having compassion for those that are going through something similar. And like I said, I don't mean to come on here, with all this, kind of heavy stuff, but it is the truth. It's what I'm personally going through, and it's what a lot of people are going through right now as well. So this bush reminds me of fire. It reminds me of the fire that we're all kind of collectively glowing through. It reminds me of the fire that July stands for. It's a very hot month. So, maybe there's some frustration boiling up. The ego mind is really, kind of trying to navigate these different energies. We are adapting to a whole new type of environment. And, the fluctuation of everything's just this, flux and flow, and going with that new current right now until we create that super strong foundation into what is next for each of us. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And those of you that are still with me, thank you. So let's take a deep breath, and also this is the plant of, it just looks, like I said, like fire. So that root chakra, the sacral and the solar, working with those three lower chakras, releasing any fear, doubt, releasing that spirit of oppression, So anything that's got you stuck in a loop, has you mentally or emotionally, going to a place that you see this habitual habit that is here. And that's what these retrogrades are showing us too. It's like, this is where you need to work on. This is this patterning through the mental body or emotional body that we are working on right here. So, yeah. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in and just feel that connection to the earth. Feel that connection to the spirit within, the fire within you. Maybe there's some warmth within your central channel, within the core, and strengthening that spirit, your spirit, within the core of you. If you feel like your energy is scattered, make sure you call yourself back to yourself. Say your name 3 times and come back in. You could even kind of press the navel. And when you press that navel, feel that energy going up into the throat and the solar and to your throat chakra. A lot of people could be feeling a lot of clearing through the throat. When you get to the throat, just feel this like ball of energy and send it out and in and out. So out, in while you breathe in, and send it out while you breathe out. So we're just clearing that throat chakra. Breathe it in, and then send the energy out when you breathe out, and breathe it in. Just focusing on the throat, and then dropping down to the heart and expanding through the chest. Okay, and then we just ask for grandmother, grandfather, creator, God to assist us right now in clearing the energy field, clearing the mental, clearing the physical, clearing the emotional body. Breathing in. If you feel any heavy energy or too much energy, I did bring up a lot. Just release that. Transform. And come into the heart as we set our heart prayer. We're asking for Creator, for God, for the beauty, this Holy Spirit, the divine essence of Christ, to assist us in all of our relations, to bring us into higher compassion, understanding, and love. For anyone that is suffering through oppression or any other lower forms of energy or thought forms or suicidal energy, may they receive the healing that they need. May they receive the beauty that they need. And any one of us, whatever it is that we are going through, that we're lifted and nurtured within the embrace of the Divine Mother or the Divine Father. And we ask for this healing vibration to first fill ourselves up with love and compassionate care and nurturing. And just feel that. Maybe feel like a golden Christ energy or a ruby type of energy, green energy. And fill yourself up with divine light, even white light. And emanating through your heart, love, care, understanding, as you go through this portal, because we're going through that, our next portal of the eclipse here, that you are prepped for it through this recording, that you are ready to step into that next phase, holding yourself with compassion, bringing in your wisdom, not ignoring what is out there, what is happening as well. And just breathing in, we just send out this healing energy. So we could imagine white light around you, this crystalline healing energy, rainbow healing energy around you, your aura, your home, your family, your city, your state, the world, and then bring it back to you in your container. And may this healing energy assist you in transmuting any lower energies or frequencies. And if you have any other intention, you could state it right now, assisting you with whatever goals that you have, whatever it is that you are asking for, your divine inheritance, your love, your joy, your support. It's there. So may you ask for it, may you receive it, be open to receive it, because there is a lot of beautiful energy coming in as well. So it's lots of sacred time, and whatever phase you're in, if you're grieving, it's okay. If you're having a hard time, it's okay. Love yourself through it. Compassion, self-compassion, the divine healing grace, the dispensation of grace, clearing any worry, and continue to ask through your heart, that heart frequency, just scanning the whole body with the glow of your own essence, with the glow of your own being, for all your energy to be restored, all your healing. Your heart expansion, and just lots of, I'm just feeling a lot of fuzzy, really good energy happening here. So thank you, everybody. And coming back into your center and grounding or anchoring this in, anchoring in your blessings, anchoring in this prayer into everyone and anyone that needs it right now, anyone that's going through something. So, look how neat these are, these flowers. They're so cool. All right, you guys, if you have any feedback or thank you for staying with me. I know this was not easy talk, but I needed to just kind of come on and share a little bit of what I'm going through. Thank you. Thank you. I'm at peace with this. It's just a lot of news at once, to have this all happening at one time. yeah, I just feel a lot of the divine masculine are going through really tough trenches. So, yeah, and that is where my heart is just feeling that, and through the collective, and I do feel the masculine is having a little bit tougher time with it. So, but not to worry, because our prayers, doing a prayer like this, and I want to thank you guys for staying on because it means a lot to me. Doing a prayer like this isn't easy, and sitting and listening to somebody's story or what's happened and holding space is not easy to listen to, but it's real life. A lot of people are going through something like this, even more than this. So yeah, and blessed be our family of all. Thank you. Yes, and blessed be our family, and it's having that compassion. And I think I talked about that in my last video, is having compassion for yourself and others. It's a key antidote for what we need right now. And also connecting with each other, staying strong, and we're in this together. We're in this huge shift together, and it's not always easy, but at the same time, there's a lot of beautiful energy happening too. Thank you, Penny, thank you. I accept your love and light and healing hugs. So yeah, there's a lot of beautiful energy too. So it's like at the same time, death is very beautiful to me because of the spirit interaction that I have with my friends, and I can feel their presence and I can feel their love and so much care. Thank you. So much care that happens in that process. It is a metamorphosis and a teaching at the same time. So, so much happens in the process of grieving. So I've been lighting lots of candles, saying lots of prayers, and, just been in this place of contemplation and some grieving, and also celebration too. Celebrating life, celebrating the gifts. Thank you. Celebrating gifts and all that we have here to be thankful for. There's so much to be thankful for. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a great contrast to walk through it and to really feel it, feeling and healing and walking through it and not ignoring it, not bypassing it, feeling those deep emotions and what they bring up, and, how you could relate to somebody that's been there, or that has done that and gone through it, how you can relate to that. I remember I was talking with a friend of mine, and it was just about the situation, and I was like, man, I feel it, like I know, because I haven't gone that far, that drastic, but for a split moment, or for maybe a few minutes, maybe a minute or two, thinking about that. I remember I was at a place in my life where I did think about that, but there's so much to live for. So, yeah. And just being in a state of this caring, and I'm hearing like lots of generosity when we are seeing someone, or we're feeling someone, or if you're getting that intuitive hit to reach out to somebody, reach out to them, even if, maybe you get ignored, or maybe they don't message you back right away. You never know what someone's going through, so check up on your friends and your family, please. Make sure that, just check on them. Hey, sending you love. And I want to take this time right now too, is just all your relations, that Spirit, God blesses you in all your relations, and neutralizing anything that is, maybe not of the highest frequency in any of your relations, because sometimes that can happen too, tension and frustration. So just really asking for that to be neutralized within there. And yeah, lots of caring, self-care is key right now. I am just getting this image of a turtle, like taking it slow, taking it easy, going with this pace of life right now, where it's just kind of like slow and steady right now, because we have to take care of the little details of things. There is going to be a lot of people coming up with some, great ideas, and there already has been. I'm really liking the creative process that's happening with people. So that's really beautiful to see. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, I was just kind of enjoy this time and this plant. It's called an Amazon sunset plant. Pretty. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. So I got a new computer too. So I'm gonna try something new this month, hopefully. So look out for that. I'm not the best like computer savvy person, but I'm trying. It's like takes me a little longer than most people. So thank you, everybody. Have and enjoy this month of July. Enjoy the celebration, whatever you do to celebrate it. Lots of nature is going to be really good and healing. Coming back to yourself time and time again. Thank you. Breathing through it. And yeah, lots of naps is what's happening for me and a lot of people. A lot of third eye openings too. So so this is one of my doggies. That's Pepper. And that's Lola. So thank you guys, and I'm signing off, and I will be on here again soon. And thank you for also holding space while I shared what I was going through, and offering lots of prayers and all your good vibes and energy. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Take care. Yes, take care, everybody. Send so much love to you and your families.